Last time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
I believe in keeps. Sakura is my muscle wife. OMG, like totally despair. Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So I'm not even going to comment on what has happened so far. I'm gonna wait until all this is over before I give my thoughts, because as much as I would have liked to record this entire trial in one session, that's a lot of time. Apparently the trial's pretty long. I don't know how much time we have left. Hoping I can finish it up by this episode. Who knows? But let's get moving.
Shut up! Shut up!
So, for those of you who don't know, yeah, once again, it's been a few days since I last recorded this, so I'm not in the same hyperactive, super surprised state that I was before, but I still will say that plot twist got me. When it's a type of plot twist I dread in every single game, like, I dread they're gonna pull the card, but the real hero or the real villain is you, the player, but I actually really like it here, and I'll go more into that once we finish the section. I don't want to give an opinion on an ending that I haven't reached the end of yet.
You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game? No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
You sure about that?
What?
Either way, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go home already!
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes to go back to?
Oh, by the way, with Mahiru and, I think it was Mizuno, blue-haired girl. Sorry, it's been a while since I played DR1. But, I said meh to Mahiru, and I know people like her. I know people like her a lot. Apparently her free time event gives her, like, a lot of character. I did not go through that free time event. If not, it's been a while. I think the only reason I didn't like her is because in a game of people that are so insane and out there and whatever, she's so normal. and that's not a bad thing. Like, Hajime was normal too, but she just didn't really pull me or draw me in any way. I'm sure she's really sweet. And then one of you guys, after I said, I'm pretty sure Mizuno has no fans, one of you guys sent me a 220-something page write-up that someone made for how amazing Mizuno is and how deep her character is. Seriously, just 220 pages of that character who died in the first case of the first game and never got any mention, but I do suppose she had free time events that I didn't think about, so there's that portion too.
What? Why not?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa.
Just like you?
Still don't get it? You just need to ask yourselves one question.
That is?
Who the hell are you guys?
Thanks, Nekomaru. Who are we? Real people, fictional characters. I don't want to answer either. I want to say they're real. Because they're just as real as me, I guess. We are real. We are living, breathing human beings. No, you're just like me. No, it can't be. Wait, I get points off for that? I mean, that's from a personal standpoint, but like, real is an objective term. They are real because they exist in the same world as us, so they're real. But I guess we have to consider them fiction. We're the same?
Just like you?
Yes, that's right. You're all fictional too.
Huh?
I actually like Mikan a lot in the first game, like, at the start at least. Or sorry, not the first game, the second game.
You're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game.
Okay, I will say something about Naegi that I've expected all throughout this series. Naigi's, like, hope thing that he has going, I fully expected him to turn into a villain. Like, I fully expected him to go, like, hope extremist and try to force it on everyone. And, like, have him go, like, we're gonna make sure you can deal with the best hope and basically become Kamaida in a way. I really expected that of that character because he's a little overzealous when it comes to dealing with hope and all that. Surprised he didn't, though.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
What are you saying?
We are not fictional. We're
Your immaterial existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood.
Oh, and I know this confused a lot of people last episode, but last episode I was like, I hate that hamster-looking dude, and then I said I love Gundam. I was talking about Hifumi. I dislike that guy, and people were wondering why? One, he just creeps me out. Two, I just really don't like the weird designs, okay? That's all I have to say, and I know what you mean, like, what do you mean weird designs? Everyone has a weird design. Just look at who you're looking at. And while that is true, I mean like the weird disproportionate designs. Like I mean Hifumi, Teru. I actually liked Ryoma this time around. His design wasn't so out there and his character was so, I want to say semi down to earth that I liked him. So that's the first time that's ever happened. In fact, this is the first Danganronpa game in which I've liked every single character in the whole game so far. Maybe aside from the Monocubs, but I'm talking about like the main 16 students.
Yep, you're all fictional. You guys out there beyond the fourth wall already knew that, right?
Samugi, you need to go to sleep.
You all didn't look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy.
Wait, is that Samugi cosplaying her, or is that Samugi talking while it's showing Himiko?
Those were your true selves. Now you're all just fictional characters.
Wait, what?
That's the truth.
Wait, what does that mean? That's the truth. Then our real identities? Ultimates in hiding. Hope's Peak Academy students. Normal people.
You're just normal, average, everyday people with no ultimate talent whatsoever.
Wait, what? What does that mean then? I'm a little lost here.
When you guys came to this academy for the first time, you were just boring, everyday high school students.
Look at them in their
Average
outfits.
students with no talent, just like me.
Just looking at all of them is very interesting, because you can see they were very different when they came in. Well, some of them are. Like, they all look slightly concerned. Miyu's, well, she's not more moderately dressed. Kibo has a completely different outfit. 13, 14? Where's Kaede and Suichi? They're not in the picture.
But boring everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa.
Oh wait, they're there now. This is what I was just talking about 5 seconds ago. I was like, Mahiru is... Mahiru? Yeah. I was like, she's a pretty boring character.
So you were all made more suitable for your new roles.
Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, does that mean they could just make ultimates? They could literally just make like 1,000 Kamaidas or something? Oh god, that's horrifying.
Much like that delightful documentary, Making a Murderer.
Or wow, they're referencing that. Or they could make 1,000,000 Angies. Just think about that. All Angies on an island just screaming into a 24/7. And one of you guys did bring this up, that Angie is actually right. Because in the first case, she predicted that, she said that the culprit, or the killer to Rantaro, was actually the mastermind who was hiding behind the bookcase. And she smashed the flashback light, which was fake, and which was going to be used to give us even more false memories. In short, Angie did nothing wrong. Okay, she did some things wrong. I'm not as naive to admit that. This is a weird topic, and I know I'm talking a lot over just like some of the things you guys probably want to get on with. But this is a weird topic I've kind of been thinking of lately. People don't really want to seem to separate their love for a character from what the character is actually doing. Like, I will openly admit that Kyo is a terrible person, and he turned into one of the game's biggest disappointments, which I will just go into as we finish the game. And I like him a lot, but I will admit that he has a lot of writing issues and is a bad person.
It was at that point that the prologue of this story began.
Which means your ultimate talents are all just fiction.
Our talents as well?
Wait, would you... Wait, hold on. Wouldn't you be happy about that? That means you're not actually an assassin.
Yep. Your talents are a bunch of lies. I mean, they suited you to a certain extent, but mostly in a placebo effect sort of way. Kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll all work out.
But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories.
Yeah, tell me that's not creepy.
It's all fiction, created by the flashback light.
Can you really say you're not fictional now?
What is Tsumugi trying to do? Is she's trying to be like Evangelion girl right now?
Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents, and past are all fiction.
Can you really say none of this is fictional now?
Okay, I get it. Okay. Like, I don't know, it feels like we're kind of re-looping the same thing. Like, he's going like, it's fictional, do you get it? It's all fiction, it's always fiction. Like, I get it.
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about? Our identities, personalities, talents, and pasts are all fictional? That's stupid!
It's not stupid! Isn't this what you all wanted?
We wanted this? Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside world.
It's not strange at all that you'd want to be part of the show you love.
No way! Are you saying we wanted to participate in this killing game? That's not possible! How could we ever—
Please, everyone, take a look at this.
They wanted to?
Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one. If I were a contestant, I would want to be an ultimate detective.
Well, what he could have done, and I highly doubt it though, but if he actually is a detective, or if he actually wanted to foil this plan, perhaps he could have gotten in and just kind of lied about it.
I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters. So I would want to be one of them. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show.
Wait, do they know that their actual lives are on the line?
And I mean that. Anything. I do anything to be part of Danganronpa. I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can.
What the hell?
I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it. And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that.
Oh, they're fully aware that this is actual murders. Okay, that made me curious. I was wondering if they were signing up for a show like, yay, I can't wait to be an actor for Danganronpa, but no, they're 100% sure. It's like, no, I'm gonna kill people here.
I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective. What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who you are now.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
Wow, his character development and growth is fake too.
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe.
Ultimate War... Oh, in the gym.
Huh?
Huh? What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates.
Huh?
Ultimates? Really?
So...
Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are ready?
Oh yeah, get ready. Once the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game?
Could it be...
You mean we were selected? He looks so happy.
All right.
We got picked, really? All right. Whoa, really? I'm selected for it too?
We really said that?
So one of the other things, I'm sorry, I don't mean to go on like this so much, but one of the other things is I understand trying to perceive plot holes in Danganronpa murders, of course. That's a thing that's very important, and it should always be looked for. But I feel like in a plot like this, where it's gone in this direction, there is no use looking for plot holes here. Like, literally, this game has gone off the rails. I don't think, like, judging it for having plot holes at this point is correct.
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
You just forgot is all. 'Cause of the flashback light we used on you.
The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now.
Do you finally understand? You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
That is a contradictory statement. Oh, that's what it means by they're all flesh and blood fictional characters. Is because, like, does that mean that they're real in their own world, but the new them are fake? I'm sorry, I'm trying to grasp this right now.
You got nowhere to return. All that stuff's fiction too.
Okay, no, they are not real. They're all fictional.
Then my friends and family. My whole life before coming here.
All fiction. That's what a backstory is.
You can't go back home because there is no such place.
Then what is there?
Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
Are you sure about that?
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa.
Only in this world?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world! That's why you guys can't leave this place! That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here! You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other! It's what the world wants! That's why there's nowhere to run.
I don't feel like this can be it, though. I feel like there's more here.
I don't want to know anything else! I've had enough! Ugh, that reaction!
Could it be you fell into despair?
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
However, all your friends are fictional too!
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What?
I was the one who came up with that plotline and gave him that virus. I was also the one who came up with the plotline where you fell for Kaito.
What are you saying?
Then what about Tenko? Was she always defending me
Because that was her character. It's the same for me, too.
A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself.
So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
Thanks, Taro.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings?
I'm so curious as to where this is going. Like, how do you recover from this?
Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes. Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions are just a bunch of lies.
Lying seems to be the theme of this season of Danganronpa, doesn't it?
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plotline.
You said it, bro! However, that was a splendid plotline!
It was. I did like that chapter quite a bit, actually.
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
That was a lie, because the real Kaede said...
What'd the real Kaede say?
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
These characters are so backwards. Now I get why they all had purple eyes in the intro. Now I get it. It's because they were all completely, like, despair-filled, horrible people, and they were completely changed.
And who could forget forget Kaito's inspiring line.
Which one? Don't forget the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. It's gonna like pan back to the real one. And Kaito's just like, yeah, just give up. Don't try. Life's hard.
That was a lie! Cause the real Kaito said...
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win! Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
It's all fiction! It's all a lie! Every single thing that has happened in this killing game is a lie!
It's all a lie? The reason we're all here right now is because of them? Because of them, I was able to change. That's why I was trying to live for them, too. I was trying so hard to stay positive. But if even that's a lie... what even matters anymore?
Why am I here?
Why am I here? Why did I even survive this long? Is there voice acting, or is it just really low?
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning. No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life.
Hi, Azuro.
It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
Ugh, it's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet? It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
What?
Danganronpa's all about despair. The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons. That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
That is true.
That's why all those people out there look so happy. See?
I don't look happy right now. I look confused.
What is this?
Despair? Is this despair? Oh, don't cry, Suichi. It's okay.
Is this what the outside world wants? Is this what they want from us?
Oh, don't have the energy to yell? Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway.
No, actually, yelling has solved all the problems in these games, honestly.
It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you. They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game.
Really? I always viewed it as the other way around. Like, the most despairful parts, I guess I'd say, are there so they can give rise to the most hopeful parts, but I guess that's all a part of it too, so you're being entertained by both.
It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself!
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
What are we supposed to do? What's gonna happen to us?
What are you guys talking about?
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh. Are you giving up already?
I like Celeste. I don't know why. I think her design's just nice.
It's all a lie, isn't it? Me? Everyone here? Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
I feel like this show no longer has a script from you.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
Yeah, that's the same voice actor. Never mind.
Well, That was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
Are you? Seems like your producers would be pretty mad. Everything's a lie. Everything's meaningless. Everything we've done, everything we've faced together. All of our feelings. What the hell? The UI just went out. Pitch black lies. Doesn't matter how many mysteries you solve. The mysteries were all fiction in the first place, all scripted. It's all over. It's just a lie anyway. Doesn't matter what you do. It's over now. Bad ending? Let's have multiple routes? That would be a first, actually. Is this the end? Please tell me, I'm asking you. When I was in trouble, my inner voice would always... Oh my god, was I the inner voice? My inner voice would always guide me. That guidance is what brought me here. I don't believe that's a mistake. So I will trust it. Please tell me what I should do. Please tell me your decision. My decision? What? Wait, hold on. This is two different meanings that are completely different. Save this situation as in go in to save them, or save this situation as in don't save the game. Save this situation? No. Remedy this situation. No. Wait, no. Oh, it wants me to push yes on that. Yes. How can I remedy it?
I hear your voices crystal clear. My inner voice is telling me I need to remedy this situation.
Kibo, where are you going with this?
That is why I will not give up. I will not give up hope until the very end.
This is weird. It's not Suichi giving the...
We can't give up. No matter what, hope is always within reach. We must keep our heads high and search for hope, especially in deepest despair. Hope?
He's just like, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Huh? What hope?
You said so yourself. This killing game is the ultimate real fiction. If this is both real and fiction, then logically it can't all be fictional. Even if this world is fiction, even if we're fiction, there must be something we can do.
I'm half expecting Kibo to jump out of my computer screen at this point.
So there must be a way to break through this. I won't give up hope. Not ever.
Jeez, how annoying.
I'm kind of surprised. Like, I feel like... How do I say this? They probably wouldn't want to endorse it since they had such, like, a weird... not weird, but an against LP stance at the beginning of this. But I was really hoping I'd get to a point in this where it's like some of your viewers might be watching you, like, tertiarily through Let's Plays or something. I really wanted to see that.
The outside world doesn't just want despair. It wants hope, too. If our voices have reached the outside world, then what my inner voice is telling me is...
Oh, your inner voice? That's the voice of the outside world.
What?
I know, because I wrote your plotline, too. There's no way I wouldn't know who that is you're hearing. That's the voice of the outside world.
The voice of the outside world?
From the start of this killing game, you've had a unique role. You're the audience surrogate.
Audience surrogate?
Your inner voice allows communication between yourself and the audience.
That function exists to keep the audience entertained.
Wait, what does that quite mean?
Now tell me, what is your inner voice? Speak clearly and enunciate.
What is my inner voice? Wait, I'm playing as Kibo now? If I'm a surrogate for the audience and we've been communicating this whole time, then my inner voice is actually the mastermind's will, audience survey, Kibo's conscience. I'm gonna say survey.
This is it!
Yeah, there we go.
An audience survey?
Well done! Yes, indeed that is the truth!
It's two-way communication that lets you participate in the program from home.
That is your inner voice's true nature, the results of an audience survey.
The voice I relied on for guidance was just the audience answering survey questions?
Every move you made was dictated by the audience's answers to that survey.
For this season of Danganronpa, the main gimmick is audience participation.
That antenna on your head lets you receive their answers.
This is an antenna?
I'm surprised you didn't realize that by now, Kibo. That would have been like a logical conclusion.
When your antenna broke and you went crazy, that was a big problem for us. We got flooded with complaints from the audience.
But that's not your only role. You're also the audience's camera.
Camera?
Wait, hold on. How does that make any sense, though? Kibo hasn't been with us always.
Your eyes are the eyes of the audience itself!
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Was Kibo just in the room with everyone at all times?
The audience's eyes?
The outside world has been watching from your eyes the whole time! It lets them feel like they're really a part of the Danganronpa world.
That doesn't make sense, though.
And it's all thanks to you! That's why I'm so glad you survived all the way through.
Wait, does that mean if Kibo had died early, we just couldn't watch it? What would be the point in that? Like season 1 of or season 53 Danganronpa, you guys ready? And then Kibo dies immediately. Like, well, I guess we can't monitor the killing game anymore. Season over.
Because now I can use you to plunge the outside world into despair!
Despair?
If the audience surrogate falls into despair, then the audience does too.
By making you fall into despair, I can make the entire world fall into despair. My despair will turn from fiction to fact and destroy reality itself.
Isn't that just the most delightful despair?
Oh, he has a little weird eye.
Why would you go to all this trouble? Isn't Junko Enoshima just a costume?
Oh, Kibo, mon petit doudou. My cosplay is a perfect reproduction.
Actually doing stuff the characters would is totally part of that.
Is that why you want the world to fall into despair?
That's messed up! But that's the whole point of Danganronpa.
The outside world wants to see horrible setups and payoffs!
That's true in a way.
What could be more horrible than a fictional despair eroding the real world?
No one could have imagined an end this hopeless.
No. I won't give in to despair.
Huh?
If I'm a surrogate for the audience, then I will use my inner voice to broadcast hope to the outside world.
Oh my god, he's gone from Hope Bot to Hope Netflix.
I already fucking told you! The outside world only wants despair!
There's no way to spread hope to an audience that watches killing games.
No, my inner voice already told me what to do. I need to remedy this. If that's the voice of the outside world, then the outside world actually wants hope. So I will trust the outside world. I will trust in hope.
Kiba Ultimate, oh my god, I was right! That's amazing. I kept calling him Hopebot forever as a joke, but it's the truth. Oh, that's amazing.
What is this? This is the power of hope. I will not lose to your despair. Not when I'm carrying the hope of the outside world.
Ugh, how annoying. Hope? That's not popular.
Well, if I can get someone like you to fall into despair, that'd be a great ending.
I won't let you do that. Hope will never give in to despair.
Oh, you're going to go that far?
There. Let's settle this.
Well, I don't even know if that character is Samu. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Like, if this person we're talking to is an actual character, or if they're just some sort of enigma to the Danganronpa world that controls everything, or what. But right now, it's me talking through Kibo versus them.
The final battle between hope and despair.
Yahoo! Now that's what Danganronpa's all about!
Settle this how?
Yes, that is a problem. The class trial is in disarray because Monokuma broke a rule.
You're the one who broke the rule.
How about we start over and have a special vote?
A special vote? But you're the one who broke the rules in the first place.
Whatever, man. We've made it this far together. Let's just do one last vote.
Cause that's what Danganronpa's all about!
This final special vote will determine, between Kibo and I, which of us should get punished.
What?
This'll be a vote to determine how this story ends.
You guys have to decide whether this story ends in hope or despair.
To end in hope?
To end in despair?
We decide?
Oh man, this is great! The outside world is starting to get jazzed up!
Hope will definitely win. No one here wants despair to win.
Well, I mean, there's some people. This is something I actually wanted to bring up at the end. I'll go ahead and bring it up now since it's kind of relevant. When I started this this game, or this series, I remember seeing a comment. It was a comment from one specific person that said something along the lines of, the only reason I watch this, or the only reason this is interesting, is to see who dies next. And I find that absolutely hilarious, because that just feeds straight into the plot of the game. It's like, it's a divide between players who are there to see the characters do things and grow, or the people who are just purely interested in who dies. And apparently that's one of the big themes that the developers wanted to get across.
Yeah, that's right. We can't side with the mastermind.
Even if that choice ends in your suffering?
I'm surprised that everyone else is hoping before Shuichi is.
Suffering?
Alright, let me explain what's gonna happen after the vote.
If Kibo, representing hope, is punished, and I, representing despair, win,
then, per the rules, the killing school semester will continue until only 2 students remain.
You're going to continue the game?
No need to worry, because there aren't gonna be any more murders. My predictions are always correct 30% of the time.
Even if we make new flashback light motives for you, you'd know they're lies.
So no matter how many motives we provide, it's more likely that nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
We can all live happily ever after in the academy.
No! That's no way to live! Imprisoned in this school? Living lives of despair?
even if you went outside, there'd be no point.
Why not?
As I said, all your memories are nothing but fiction.
Like, there's a lot of things you're not explaining here that make it so that even if we leave, it feels like nothing will happen. Like, what is actually out there? You're calling everything fiction, but you're something. I don't really know what's...
Your hometowns, your families, your friends, they never existed in the first place.
Then you don't exist?
'Cause they're all fiction!
Danganronpa characters can only live in the Danganronpa setting.
There's no reason to pull out a...
Oops, sorry.
Put us back how we were!
just over spilled milk.
I told you guys already. You can't get rid of memories with flashback lights.
Flashback lights can only overwrite old memories with new ones.
But if you're absolutely serious, then use a flashback light to become a different fictional character instead.
What?
So we can't go back to the way we were?
Why would you want to go back to the way you were, Shuichi? You just saw yourself go like, I just want to join the killing game so bad and be like Kirigiri. I'm the ultimate Kirigiri fanboy. Like, you just saw that. Why would you want to go back? Or you mean go back to, like, the beginning of the killing game?
Fuck yeah! How about that despair? But if I, representing despair, am punished, and Kibo, representing hope, wins...
Then this killing game will end, of course.
However, you must follow the rules. The game will continue until the final 2.
So only 2 of you can graduate.
What?
Out of the 4 of us, only 2 can survive?
Yes, that is so. I will let you decide the 2 who will survive.
We got this far, and you're telling us to sacrifice more of our friends?
It's just 2 measly sacrifices, and then the rest of you losers can leave the academy.
However, even if you do escape to the outside world, you will find it most unwelcoming.
For what reason?
No! As long as we never give up, there will always be hope.
You've literally said this every killing game, like, there's no point in going the outside world, there's nothing out there.
Well, if you're gonna be a pussy about it, do whatever you want.
Can you choose which 2 will survive? Can you choose which 2 will be sacrificed?
I just realized it says V3 in her eyes. I've been trying to figure out what those symbols were for the longest time, but I am just now realizing it.
I sacrifice myself!
What?
If it will bring hope to everyone and the outside world, I will gladly sacrifice myself.
But, Kibo...
It's okay. Even if it destroys my body, I will defeat despair.
Kibo!
Even if you sacrifice yourself, you still need one more.
In order for Hope to win, there needs to be one more sacrifice. Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko. One of them has to sacrifice themselves. Or Hope can't win.
Do you got the guts to make such a heartless choice?
That's...
Do you understand now? Even if you choose hope, you will still suffer.
You don't need to choose the hard way. No one expects you guys to do that.
Yeah, there will be no more killing. So let's all just stay here together. There's no reason to go outside. Let's stay here together.
Won't you stay here together?
Let's all stay together.
I want to stay here with you.
Here? Together?
I think everyone will feel a lot better after they vote for Kibo.
It's just literally pulling out like all the waifus, like it's firing the waifu gun. Like, come on, we gotta drag him to despair somehow. Let's bring out all the cute ones.
Come on, let's stay together, please. Together? Okay.
Don't let her fool you!
It won't work on me because I don't see Mukuro in that list.
Despair won't end this killing game. Only hope will.
Hope?
What? This is a weird mass panic debate, but gladly I think I grabbed that upgrade from before.
The world outside crazy will live on forever! This killing game will end in despair! Everyone wants to feel despair! Despair is Danganronpa!
Like this.
Shh.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time,
Am I just supposed to shoot all of them? That's right, this is the story that ends in despair. I won't allow that. I will destroy all your despair. Destroy it all until not a trace of it remains. I will save everyone.
The world outside
Oh, it
crazy.
wants me to destroy all despair. Destroyed.
This killing game will end in despair!
No, it won't.
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Absolutely loves me.
Despair is Danganronpa!
No, it's not.
reality itself.
This is a weird ending.
This time,
I still have so many questions.
bad ending.
Hope moves forward.
Yeah, go Kibo. I never expected I would be playing as Kibo ever.
I will never give up. Hope will never lose to despair.
Huh? How's not giving up gonna help you, huh?
Even if you won't give up, as long as you don't sacrifice someone else.
I'll sacrifice myself.
What?
If Kibo and I sacrifice ourselves, then Shuichi and Himiko live, right? And they can survive this absurd killing game.
Maki?
After listening to Kibo, I've decided I don't want this killing game to end with despair. That would just piss me off.
Even if you only feel that way because I wrote you like that, just like with Kaito.
Even then, I'll choose that ending if it means I can kill you.
Yep, Maki still wants to kill everyone. That hasn't changed.
Even if I have to sacrifice my life, I will kill you.
Sacrifice? Wait, Maki!
I'm sorry. I've already made up my mind.
But what's gonna happen to us? Can we really go back to the outside world?
What indeed? I told you over and over there's nothing for you out there.
No, once the audience sees this ending, I'm sure they'll help us. Everything is going to be okay. We'll definitely find hope.
What do you mean, hope?
What?
I reject that hope!
What? He's switching sides.
I refuse. I won't accept that hope.
Shuichi, what's the matter?
Or maybe he's doing this because he's saying I won't accept one more any of you guys have to die.
It's because of hope that this whole thing is happening! I reject that hope!
Oh, this is an interesting development. I'm fighting against the character who I thought wasn't the protagonist but became the protagonist but is not the protagonist.
Hope itself is the villain here. We suffer because of hope. Tsumugi isn't trying to make us despair. She wants us to trust in hope. So I say no. I reject that hope.
I mean, that is logical reasoning.
Tsumugi wants us to trust in hope? What does that mean?
The reason this madness has gone on 53 times, it's because of hope. It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
Oh, I accidentally cut the despair in half. What did he say? What did Kibo say last? I can't go back. Is this the power of despair or...
The reason this madness has gone on...
I mean, this is a very
53
interesting
times,
point
because
here.
of hope.
I didn't expect them to bring this up.
It's the only choice.
I will cut down your words!
We're now rebuting Shuichi. This is so weird.
Despair takes everything from people, even their strength to press onward. That's why
Kibo
it's
is
not
hope.
possible for despair to be better.
Shuichi's the cycle of despair? Question mark? Things are getting interesting. The fight's just starting. No, that's wrong. What are you saying, hat boy? Can't say anything now, scrub. He's not wearing a hat anymore. What if Shuichi's the mastermind? I wonder who's gonna live. Hope always comes in waves. You're still slipping up, detective. Hurry up and vote. Show me hope. There's hope because there's despair. Fire, Kibo, I'll allow it. Falling into despair? Suck it, Hope. Kibo's not gonna lose. Kibo is hope, and hope lives on. Okay, there we go. We finally hit this cycle. Oh my god, that's so amazing. I love that around the screen. By the way, I'm sorry guys if I'm a little low energy. I hate being low energy on like a finale like this, but I am starting to realize I am sort of sick while recording this, so I'm gonna do my best to get through this.
The people watching probably feel the same way. They want hope too.
What?
Even if it's fiction, everyone wants to feel hope. It gives them courage. And this killing game continues because we keep giving them the hope they want, while they ignore all the tragedies that we had to suffer to get there.
Shuichi, that's...
Then let's start the voting time!
What?
The final vote! It's all gonna end here! You and your shitty hope!
Wait! We're not finished talking!
Please, let me just ask one more thing. I have to know something before we vote.
And that is?
What is it?
Give it to me straight, Shuichi.
If Hope wins this final vote, Kibo and Maki will sacrifice themselves. And you, Tsumugi, the loser, will also be punished, correct? What kind of punishment will they receive? Please, tell me what it is.
That's a weird question.
Why should I tell you? I never said anything about a punishment, did I?
That's right! The punishment isn't the problem right now. The problem is...
No, that is the problem. Because if the punishment is what I think it is, then everything would make sense. Including why Rantaro participated in another killing game.
Wait, what?
Rantaro? What does he have to do with this?
You know the answer, Kibo.
No, I don't.
Me?
If you really are connected to the outside world, then I want you to find the answer.
This is gonna be some bullshit like look on the back of the game case for the hidden number tattooed on Rantaro's forehead or something like Metal Gear style. The final punishment. If that's the reason Rantaro participated in the killing game again after surviving, then the punishment must be your life is you participate in the next killing game. That's the punishment.
This is it!
So it would just happen again.
I got it. The punishment is you have to participate in the next killing game, right?
What?
Yeah, I think so. The punishment after the final vote is to participate in another killing game. That's what Rantaro was talking about.
You wanted this killing game, so you have to win no matter what. Wait. So did Rantaro lose or win? No matter what. I'm very confused.
Something similar must have happened in the last killing game, and he was given a choice.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. How similar could you get to this? Since they're showing this to an audience, this is obviously the first time they've done this fourth wall breaking stuff. Probably. And it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem to make sense in the last occasion. Like, this is such a specific circumstance that would lead to that kind of punishment. I couldn't imagine it happening every time.
He sacrificed himself and was forced to participate again. All this means is, if we choose Hope here, the killing game won't end. Tsumugi will still be the mastermind, Kibo will still represent the viewers, and Maki will be the new ultimate survivor. The killing game will begin again. Don't you see? If Hope wins, the killing won't stop.
Oh, that's what it meant at the very beginning of the game when it said the killing game will begin again.
It's because Hope wins that the killing never stops. It's what the people want. They want Hope to win. They want the happy ending. That's how the killing game has gone on 53 times.
The killing game persists because Hope always wins?
That's why I'm going to reject that hope.
It's despair. You're going to choose despair to end the killing game? How boring.
But this is fine. Our audience loves despair, so this will please them too.
After all, even if despair wins, the killing game still won't end.
Well, as Hajime went like the middle ground last time.
Then, Hope has to win this game too. If we continue to win for Hope, then this killing game will surely end someday.
No, you don't get it. It's not going to end. It's going to keep happening over and over.
Then what are we supposed to do?
When Maki said she was going to sacrifice herself just now, I thought, why? So many of our friends have sacrificed their lives. Why Maki? Why now? Why do we have to go through it again? The sorrow of losing Kaede and Kaito. Why do we have to feel that sadness over and over and over again? Why do we have to bear that burden? Well, I don't care how much the audience wants it. I'm not gonna feel that way anymore! I don't want anyone to feel that way anymore! Even if this is fiction, even if we're all fictional, the pain in my heart is real. The sadness I feel when I lose the people I love is real. I won't forgive this game that treats us like toys. And if this is what the world wants, then I reject that world! I'll fight the world that inflicts suffering for entertainment!
Fight the outside world?
Hey, I mean, I'm kind of with you on this one almost. What are you saying, detective? Forget about Shuichi. You're in despair, right? Show me the despair ending. It's okay to feel despair sometimes. Why have we been doing this? Hope doesn't turn back. The big reveal at last. It was just getting interesting. We're the mastermind. Are they blaming us? Hurry up and refute it. Come on, Kibo, attack.
It doesn't matter what you do. No matter what a fictional character does or says, it's just fiction to the outside world.
Then I'll fight the outside world from within this fiction.
From within this fiction? But how?
I refuse to vote.
Interesting.
Refuse to vote?
Monokuma said that if we don't vote, we'll be killed for breaking the rules.
So?
Yes, I know. That's why I'm doing it. If this ends without a single vote being cast for hope or despair, the audience would hate it. They'd never accept an ending like that.
No, that's fine.
So I abstain. I refuse to give the outside world the ending it wants. I won't vote for Kibo or Tsumugi. I reject both hope and despair.
Yes, this is actually what I wanted, though. You're saying that's not what I want, but that's what I want. I love the middle ground. I don't love hope extremist or despair extremist. Hope won't end the killing game. If that's true, then this feeling that I must win for hope is... What am I supposed to do? Kibo, I haven't been telling you to hope.
I'll put a stop to this killing game.
Oh, hope is just raining.
Stop it! If Danganronpa ends...
Oh, I knew I could change hope to a lie.
Even if this is all fake, our suffering and pain is real. It was rough for me, too.
It's a death thing. What the fuck you gonna do?
Ain't it better to just let it end with despair?
I reject both
What is his
hope and
accent
despair.
anyway?
I reject a world that would make us do this. Which is why I abstain from voting. So this won't end in hope or despair.
You can't throw away your futures. Hope is contagious.
I know I mustn't give up on hope, but if hope continues to demand tragedy from us, what am I supposed to do?
I'll put a stop to this killing game.
I'm gonna call hope a lie. That's what I'm gonna do.
You can't throw away your futures.
Yes, we can.
Hope is
That's why we choose despair, I guess. Or whatever that
Still.
said.
Kibo, what are you doing? Did your inner voice really tell you to do that? Did it tell you to reject hope?
No. My inner voice is still telling me not to give up on hope. But if that hope demands tragedy from us, then I cannot trust it. I
Show
may
us
be
Maki
a
roll.
robot, but the thought of my friends dying still fills me with sadness. I don't want anyone else to feel this way. So, I will abandon hope.
Wow, this is the first game we have ever won in my life by giving up.
Do you know what will happen if you do that? To defy the audience!
I don't give a damn. This killing game is over anyway.
Not defying the audience, I mean, it's just me, and I agree.
New characters are created just to show the outside world a fictional hope. They get written into these killing games, forced to betray one another. And at the end of the slaughter, the tragedy, the despair, hope always wins. Well, I've had enough of it. We're gonna end this right now. We won't let it end the way they want. We won't make a good ending or a bad one. To end this killing game, and end it forever.
Yeah, turn the UI back on.
We will reject Danganronpa.
Yes, this is awesome, actually.
Shuichi.
I mean, Maki and Himiko haven't said anything about this yet, so.
Tsumugi, you were right. I'm weak. I'm weaker than everyone else. If I didn't have my friends, I'd be useless. That's true even now. If Kibo and Maki didn't stand up, I would have ended it all right then. But it's because I'm weak and because I lost my way that I finally realized. I finally realized how cruel this hope really is.
Hold on, everyone. If we keep thinking, we can find a better ending, and...
Himiko, Maki, will you abstain from voting with me?
Abstain from voting?
You can't do that. All 3 of you will be killed if you do.
You guys really want to commit suicide?
Well, I mean, it's probably the better option because even if we get through this, they'll just be forced to, like, go through another killing game, wouldn't they? No, because it would be Tsumugi who would have to go through another one. But where would they even go? Like,
It's still a sin to throw your life away, even if your life is fictional.
You've been fighting so hard to survive, but now you're gonna give up?
I love this ending so much because they're literally pushing the give up button.
Such foolishness! To cast your life away is the height of stupidity.
Himiko, we can put an end to this insane killing game. We're gonna use our lives to end this madness.
Use our lives?
But Himiko, you have to choose, okay? You can't look away. You can't back down. You have to choose. Only those who have found the truth can choose their destiny.
Yes! Turn our UI back on. The Himiko power budget. What? I'm playing as Himiko now? Oh, she has a little magic UI on the side. I never really noticed that. On like the upper left. You put an end to this killing game. You put an end to these killing games everyone wants out there so bad. So did I. Use our lives. Use our lives has been recorded into the monopad. That's a button. Non-stop debate.
If we refuse to vote, we all
Don't
die.
use our lives.
To choose death is to blaspheme against life itself.
Hope and despair. Neither the victor. No one would want an ending like that.
You would throw your life away for that?
That would be a meaningless death.
No, it wouldn't. Our lives are our strongest weapons. And with these weapons, we revolt against the outside world.
I'm gonna put an end to it.
It's so weird hearing Himiko do that. Like, I don't know.
Even if I'm a fictional character, my life is real. That's why killing games are fun, right? It's fun to see 2 lives clash, right? But I won't let you use my life for some show. I'm gonna use my life to end this killing game. So Tenko, Angie, and all the past victims can rest in peace. I'll use the only weapon I've got. I'll use my life to put an end to this killing game!
What?
I don't think...
Suicide is suicide, no matter what your reason is.
Perhaps that thought is just another work of fiction, following along my outline.
It could be a part of my script, just like Maki falling for Kaito, you know? Because if none of you vote, and I do, then I'll be the only one who survives. Doesn't that sound exactly like something the big bad mastermind would come up with?
Yeah, but that sounds like something a mastermind would come up with to refute, not to let it happen.
It's okay, Maki. Believe in me. And believe in yourself, just like you believed in Kaito.
Believe in myself?
That's why you have to fight, even if you're scared. Because you have that strength. Come on! It'd be a lousy story if the hero gave up so easily.
My desire to end this killing game may be fictional. And the mastermind as the sole survivor would be a convenient ending for her. All of that might be implanted as well, just like my feelings for Kaido. Everything is fiction, a story written by someone. But even then, oh god, it's hard to even do my female voices right now. Once again, though, we're gonna push through this.
Even your thoughts are works of fiction! It's all following my outline to a T!
You can't trick me with your Dorito text.
Fiction. That's Danganronpa for ya!
Even if it is fiction, it's because of everyone's sacrifices that we've come this far. Their deaths have to be more than just fiction. There must be something we can do.
You mean to live your lives for them as well?
We're going to use this fiction to change reality. We're going to end Danganronpa.
Sorry to ruin your big line, Shuichi, but I had to slow down time. We're gonna end Danganronpa.
Even if everything is fictional, I'll believe in my feelings. If I can't believe in my feelings, then my existence will have no meaning.
Such a weird game to LP right now. Like, there's so many views I have on this.
If we can change reality, then we won't be just fiction. Our lives will have significance. And hopefully, my feelings will have significance too.
Are you saying that it's okay for everyone to die together?
Man, why do you guys want to die so badly?
It's not that I want to die. We fought so hard to survive. Of course we don't want to die. But it's not just about us. Everyone who died in the killing games felt the same way. They were all desperate to live. They wanted for themselves and for someone else. That desire isn't fictional to us. That pain isn't fictional to us. To us, the killing game is real tragedy. That's why we have to stop it. We won't let this happen ever again.
Wait for them to announce Danganronpa 4. I honestly kind of hope the games end here, in an odd way. This feels like an ending that would fit the series. And if it comes back, like, 10 years later, then so be it. But, like, for right now, I think this is fine.
Like I told you, it's not going to stop, because that's what the world wants. As long as the world wants killing games, Danganronpa will not end!
Then we have to change it!
There's no way you can change it! Fiction could never change the real...
You don't believe in the power of fiction?
Huh?
It may not be a physical power, but our wish will surely be received by someone. If fiction has the power to touch people's hearts, then that power can change the world. That is what I believe. I will also abandon my vote, just as Shuichi suggested.
I misread that for a second. I thought he said, that is what I believe. I will also abandon Shuichi. I like the way this is going, though.
Then it's decided. We all abstain from voting. We reject hope and despair. We refuse to bow to the demands of the outside world.
Are you serious?
Are you getting flustered? Your costume changes are less frequent now.
Are you crazy? If you do that, only I, the mastermind, will survive, you know?
Her voice changed. It's not even, like, high-pitched anymore.
But what about hope?
What about despair?
Do whatever you want with hope and despair.
We've already decided to quit this killing game!
I don't care about this fictional world.
That's right! This class trial is over! Now, start voting time!
Voting time? No, not yet. This game is gonna continue.
The killing game will continue!
This class trial will go on forever and ever!
Well, that's not what I expected.
This game is gonna keep going. And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the killing game to end? You really want want Danganronpa to end? Come on, even if we keep going back and forth. Let's keep this game going!
No, I think this is a fine ending.
I won't let it be voting time yet!
Wait, that doesn't work. Hey, knock off the boring lies. I truly want to have fun in this game, don't ya? I don't care what Monokuma says. This game is over. Uh-oh. I wasn't aware of his health bar.
Why aren't you doing anything?
I'm abandoning this game. I won't play your game anymore,
Oh,
Monokuma.
you're supposed to lose.
Now start the vote.
That's awesome.
I won't let you abandon this game.
I definitely won't let you! Yeah, I still need you guys to keep playing the game!
Well, I was gonna ask me, like, turn off my PS4 or some shit. Oh no, oh no. Show question. What must you never give up? Hope? No, I'm just not gonna play. Screw you. Just set the controller down and do nothing. Just as Shuichi wants. This is an awesome ending, actually. You can't trick me with your shitty light and your shitty Gambit game that never works in any of your games. Time up. Oh no.
Hey, what are you doing?
Giving up what I've always wanted to do in like every single game ever.
Let's have more fun with the game! Let's have lots and lots of fun with Danganronpa!
Can I just choose not to make the taxi move? This is the best. I can't actually make it stop moving, it can just make it go really slow. This is the best. I'm loving this, guys. I really am. This is the way to go. I'm obeying the traffic laws now, Monokuma. You can't stop me. I'm gonna be a good Samaritan, and there's nothing you can do.
Do the class trial right, or the audience is gonna get bored!
No, I'm having a lot of fun, Monokuma. Trust me.
Fine, be bored. We're not here for your entertainment. We're trying to survive. You're the ones who want us to be entertaining.
OMG, management sucks. Make everyone die. The ultimate real fiction, lol. But I want to see hope. I don't feel like people are actually... Well, I guess there's probably someone saying this. But for me, this is fine.
If you're gonna complain, perhaps you should just stop watching. Even if we have to make the entire audience hate us, we're not going to stop. We're gonna end our tragedy here.
Just give up already and start voting time.
All 4 of us will abstain from voting, so you'll be the only one who survives.
Are you okay with that, Kibo? Is your inner voice telling you that's okay? Does the outside world really want that? Do they want Danganronpa to end? Hey, what are they saying? What's your inner voice saying?
My inner voice doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to end this game with my
Oh no.
Kibo?
Kibo, what's wrong?
Quick, destroy Zahoge. That's the only way you can fix this.
That's what I thought. See?
But I didn't say anything. It's unclear if his inner voice is supposed to be a collective consciousness of Danganronpa players or me.
They don't want this kind of ending. They want the killing games to continue.
Control Alt Kibo.
Is the outside world's decision.
What?
Isn't that right, Kibo?
No. It's not right.
Yes. My inner voice will not accept an ending without hope or despair.
Kibo!
Kibo, get a hold of yourself!
That's not possible. The Kibo you see there isn't the one you know. by the audience when you're their surrogate. It's 'cause he did such a silly thing that he's feeling the audience's anger now.
What do you mean? What's happening to Kibo?
Since Kibo kept defying the audience, they took a vote and decided that troublesome personality of his should be erased.
I didn't vote. You didn't give me anything.
His personality was erased?
How cruel can you guys be? How long are you gonna play with our lives?
I didn't do it, Himiko. Blame them.
But that's the decision of the outside world. Don't just end Danganronpa. We supported you. You owe us.
Wow, is this like a message from the game developers? Yeah, I guess there's a lot of stress with trying to end a series like this now that I think about it. Like, there's a lot of things going on that's like, do we really want to drop this IP? It's super successful, but like, it needs to have an ending, because as I said, the plot twists to the first two games are so big, you're gonna run out of things that you can possibly reveal, honestly.
That's what they said. So it doesn't matter how much you fight, you can't change the outside world. 'Cause the outside world still wants Danganronpa. That won't change.
No, I mean, I'm gonna do the free time events after this, but like, I'm done with the game. It's pretty good. Thanks, Smoogie. Just give control back to Kibo.
What did you say? So do you still want to throw your lives away? Even if it changes nothing?
Uh-oh.
Kibo!
Kibo!
I can barely control it. Looks like this is the end.
Don't say that! You survived this far!
I'm sorry. I could not fight with you until the end.
No, Kibo, don't like blow yourself up or something.
Your choice is not wrong. The real enemy is the outside world who is enjoying this killing game. So please, use me to change the world.
Kibo.
Kibo! Stay with us!
He's completely erased. That makes me sad too, you know. He was a character I created. But this is the end. The outside world rejects your decision. So no matter how you use your lives, it won't change anything.
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, we just have to convince him. I know we can change the world. We owe it to Kibo to try.
I said it's impossible. For fiction to change the real world...
The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. You can even change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves, and everyone who died.
But how? Unless I look to my left and I see a picture of Kokichi on the computer screen, that's not gonna happen.
You're going to throw your lives away for those who have died? You fought to survive this killing game. If you die now, it's all over.
Even if we die, it's not the end. Our friends who died gave us their love, and we changed because of that. If we can inspire change in others, then that love will live on. That love will tear down the wall between fiction and reality, and it will live on forever.
Wow, this is really getting deep in like the meta commentary almost.
That's why I'm gonna change the world. As long as I have their love, I will change it. Even if this whole story is a lie, I will use that lie to change the world.
That's right. We're not gonna just be fiction.
Shuichi, you can change this world. Because you're Kaito's sidekick.
There's no way you can persuade them like that. They all love the killing games. They can't get enough Danganronpa.
I'm giving the world what it wants. I won't let hypocrites interfere.
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside world, and let them hear me.
Whoa. What is this?
This isn't my Danganronpa.
The
I'm a
hell?
longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime
Oh, they
fan.
even brought up the meta standpoint. That's
Do you realize
amazing.
how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this.
I love twists like
This
this.
is getting way too meta. No way fiction can change the world.
Fiction can change the world.
Fiction has the power to change reality.
I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa.
I did say that,
I'm not here
though.
for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying.
I can't see what I'm doing.
I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's punishment? Preaching. Killing games are the best form of entertainment.
The killing game is raw. Wait.
I'm not here for a
Shit.
damn lecture. Hey, what about killing games are the best
The
form of
killing game
entertainment.
is wrong. This is such a cool thing.
Versus despair. Pick one. Despair.
Like, the game is. I'm not even going to talk about it right now. I can't. I need to concentrate.
Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope.
It's actually kind of hard to keep my rhythm over Kibo screaming.
Despair. Hope. Hope. Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Despair.
Okay, this is pretty hard.
Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope.
This is actually hard.
Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Hope versus despair.
Okay, what next?
A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever.
It's not pointless. Our lives are our weapons.
Pointless. We're gonna use our lives to change the world.
Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already.
This is really hard.
Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. We want more of the killing game. I need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? Death makes the characters better. This is the point of Danganronpa. Death makes the characters better. This is the point of Danganronpa. Death makes the characters better. This is the point of Danganronpa.
Final blow.
Danganronpa will never end.
We'll end Danganronpa with our own hands.
Together. We're
Yes!
gonna end Danganronpa.
This is so cool.
What just happened?
Kibo?
Like I said, it's pointless. The outside world won't let Danganronpa end. Everyone loves Danganronpa. That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever!
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt! Because that's what the outside world wants to see!
Let's give it everything Confronting! One last voting time!
Kibo, please don't. Kibo, please. All of these people, minus her, are very important. Man, I have so many things to say, but I can't even collect my thoughts. Like, I've never had a harder time trying to commentate on anything before. There's so many things going on in my head right now that I'll just leave it to the game to show you.
All right, looks like voting is over. Let's hurry and announce the results.
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote. But what's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi? If she had cast one vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but...
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
What?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys.
Friends? You've got no right saying that now!
I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth.
That is the most fake lie ever. It's super obvious.
So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts. No matter who he voted for, the only one who survives is Kibo. So in other words, the winner is Hope. But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right? So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
But you guys haven't even confirmed that he voted yet.
Hold it! Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words.
That's not fair! Are you twisting the rules again?
It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you, right? Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death. If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa. And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope? Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible ending.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless.
Guys, we haven't confirmed if Kibo actually voted or not.
Well, we already know the outcome, but we should follow protocol. Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Who will win? Hope or despair?
I think Shuichi's smiling because he realized Kibo didn't vote. Tsumugi's gonna be like, what? Class trial, all rise. Oh, that was a... That was a trial. Wait, I went down the back route once? Huh. I didn't know that.
What?
Why?
All 5 people abstained from voting.
What did you say?
What's going on? Didn't Kibo vote? Phew, I'm relieved.
It can't be.
Why? What is...
Okay.
The world had changed.
What?
Huh?
That's true.
If Kibo refused to vote, that means the world has changed. It means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's it.
They rejected the killing game.
What is that?
What? Serves you right. That's what you get for breaking the rules like that. Hold on, is that really okay? Danganronpa's going to end? The killing game full of tense standoffs and backstabbing among friends?
Stop!
It's just going to abruptly end with season 53? Is that really okay? What do you mean abruptly? Most things don't make it to season 53. Oh, the faces are going out.
What?
Huh?
No.
Your words can't reach them anymore.
That's it.
You never appreciated us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. This is it. It's finished. I feel like there's a lot of plot lines that didn't go resolved. It really is the end, isn't it? So what are we gonna do now? Now that it's over, there's no need for any punishments.
No.
What a half-assed ending. This is no way to end Danganronpa. No, it needs to end with a punishment at the very least. I see.
Hey.
Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. The people just want another killing game, so...
That's true.
So now we can stop the killing game is to kill ourselves. Got it. Let's get over with. I'm going to end with everyone... It's going to end with everyone getting annihilated? Never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll just blow you all to shit. I'll be the one who ends this killing game. I'll bring fiction to an end. This can't really...
It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That is what the outside world wants.
I worked so hard to keep this going for over 53 seasons. Now it's all over. That's fine. If this is a world without killing games now,
No.
I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa. I guess this is it for us. No survivors. It's kind of a bummer.
It's okay.
But now it's all over. We're the last ones to suffer from the killing games.
Okay.
Come on, everyone. We should be proud. We were able to change the world in the end.
Because...
If this is all just fiction, then everything we've achieved up till now might be a lie. But those lies, they change the world. Even if we are just fictional characters someone made up.
That's it.
We are able to change the world.
All right.
You're right, I feel the same way. My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end.
So I should be able to hold my
Wow.
head up high.
I've never seen that. Has she done that sprite before? She looks super, happy about it, though. So she'd be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal, right?
Huh?
A cosplay cat criminal.
Everyone!
Very well, let's begin. Or rather, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world. Game over. Time to destroy the Ultimate Academy. Oh my god, Kibo. It's the execution for everyone and everything. Jeez, they're letting this go. I never expected the game to end like this. Junko! Or is that just... Oh, it's just Samuki. I don't know why. I kind of feel bad for her. Oh. In a weird way. What is Kibo doing? What is that? Oh, he's gonna blow himself up? Is that the end of Danganronpa? Oh, that's really cool. What about that side? Wait, are they watching in a 4-way room? That's a weird theater. Like, kind of inefficient, too. I love how it's not even giving credit to the voice actors. It's giving credit to the characters. That's really cool. Did we see every single Danganronpa character in that segment? I don't know. And I'm curious if this is the actual credits, and that's what kind of why I'm abstaining from saying anything. Like, because this could be Byakuya Togami, imposter. This could be just, like, another thing the game is doing and not the actual credit. Kaido's grandma. Classmate 1, Classmate 2, Classmate 3, Makoto. Man 1. Unknown kid. That's right, we still don't know who that kid is. There's so many questions that are still unanswered. Can this really be the end? Is this the actual credits? I don't trust this game anymore. I don't trust it at all. Like, for some reason, I can't believe this is the actual credits. I'm just watching. I don't trust it. I really don't. I guess I better talk about the game now, or else I'll never get a chance to. Well, it's not like I'll never get a chance to, but I might as well talk about it now so you guys start staring at nothing. So, man, that's an ending. I didn't expect to get an ending like that. I didn't expect anything near that level of meta-breaking and meta-commentary, in a way. And apparently a lot of people were bummed out by this ending. And I loved it, but that's the kind of person I am. I love, as I've said so many times, I love absolutely weird shit like this. I love that fight against Kibo right at the end where he's attached to all the chains, and the chains are saying things players would totally say. And, that one of those did catch me. It's like, why did Kaede die? Or, like, why couldn't it have been Shuichi? I don't think I said, why couldn't it have been Shuichi? But I definitely did say, oh, I'd rather prefer Kaede over Shuichi. So, in a way, this ending got everyone. Like, no matter who you were, I think, on some level, it hit you as, like, wow, did I really think that way? I guess I did. Like, the developers know you well and know the kind of things you say and or think. And that's amazing. Apparently this ending made a lot of people upset too, because I guess one of the reasons, as one of you guys explained to me, I don't know if this is the true reason, I imagine for a lot of people it's just because, like, oh, they went to meta commentary, and they just got super pissed off. But then for a lot of other people, it's because they said things that made them feel bad as the players, like they felt like they were being jabbed at for liking the game or for playing their games, like it was an insult. And to those people, I had to say that's the point. That is the point of the whole thing. The fact that you are feeling bad for playing the game is the point of the whole thing. You getting upset was the purpose. Like, I can't imagine sitting here and... There's a logo. Is this the actual end? And that's ominous. Because they said every game starts with the logo. And I don't know if that means that there's another game, or if that's just, you know, bye, last time this is happening. And new theme, Danganronpa 53. Required the new theme, Danganronpa 53. Team Danganronpa employee badge. Variety cushion. To each their own roulette. Easter egg. You must save the game before you can use the clear data bonus. We strongly recommend that you save the game. Well, that appears to be it. Well, I'm going to take a moment to talk about this game and everything about it, if this is the end. Because, man, are you guys in for a finale? Or are you guys in for something? Oh, the tree's gone now. Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. What?
Are you okay?
Huh?
Yeah, somehow.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone, help me out.
Oh, they're all alive.
Himiko, careful.
I'm saved.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Yeah, why are we alive? I wonder...
The killing game is over. The class trials are over. The fictional world is over. So then where are we? Another fictional world after the fiction is ended? What's left for us here? Everyone's killing game, the closing ceremony. I guess it's not quite over yet. We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side, where we continued to hope, and they continued to torture us, the outside world. 53 times hope moved forward. 53 times the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction, the real world.
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived. And that's the truth. Okay.
It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore.
Hey.
But I don't get it. Seriously, how are we still alive? When this world destroyed itself, I thought we'd go down with it.
You're right.
Kibo probably saved us. He made sure we didn't die.
Why?
But why? Why would he do that? There's no point in us escaping the outside world if we're just fictional characters. Did Kibo save us because he was acting on what the outside world wanted?
No.
Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted. Yeah, for us to live.
Okay.
That's right. In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this lie to become the truth. So come on, everyone. Let's head outside with confidence.
Remember,
the outside world is waiting. To the outside world, huh? What kind of world it is? A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair. That's what Tsumugi said, right? No.
You're right.
Yeah, she wasn't lying. Yeah, that might be a lie.
Because...
Remember the last thing Tsumugi said? My plan was such a flawless copy even after it failed right at the end. So I should be able to hold my head up high as cosplay cat criminal, right?
If I remember correctly...
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone, right?
What?
What does that mean? What indeed?
What did you say?
What? You don't know?
But...
Well, I have some theories. Perhaps Hope's Peak Academy and the Remnants of Despair really exist. Perhaps Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them.
Hey!
So Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction?
What did you say?
Oh, what? What a surprise ending!
No.
No, I don't really know for sure. She might have been lying when she said copy. But if she were really telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie. What do you mean by that?
That's...
What's when Tsumugi showed us the way we were when we first arrived.
Huh?
Huh? What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates.
Huh?
Ultimates, really?
So...
Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are ready?
Hell yeah, get ready. Once the seal's broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game?
Could it be...
You mean we were selected?
All right.
You got picked, really? All right. Whoa, really? I'm selected for it too?
But...
I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us would volunteer for this. We forgot everything about our old selves after that first flashback light, didn't we?
If I remember correctly...
That's what Tsumugi said, but something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed with this killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I don't believe it. But I don't really have any logic behind that. What are Kaido's hunches, huh?
What's the point?
Anyway, there's no way for us to check when we applied to the academy, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What? We can't check. So in the end, we still don't know what was true or not. Fictional world ends here and the real world lies out there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it isn't.
Don't tell me.
Maybe it's all still fiction in that world, or maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or... You guys are wondering about every single possibility. Or this world, or the outside world is the same as this world. Might be a world filled with lies. Well, if we can get out from here, we'll know for sure.
But...
Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies. Yeah, what do you mean? I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's fiction...
Remember...
If it has the power to change the world, then it must contain some kind of truth.
Aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles, but those things changed us, and we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
I guess it's not important whether it's a truth or a lie, just what it leads to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
We stand with one foot in fiction and one foot in reality.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. It's already over. We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll see what this world gained and what it lost. And all the rest. Let's find out together.
To the other side of this world. To the other side of fiction. Let's find out together. It's what we could accomplish. The story lives on. I'm sure even now, even on the other side, it lives there as well. And thus the story lives on. Was this a lie? Was this lie able to change something? Wow, they literally broke the wall. Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? If it was able to change even the smallest thing, then the story isn't over. The end. It wasn't even the end of Danganronpa V3, it was just the end of Danganronpa. Well, is that it? Let's get back to the title screen. I have a lot to talk about. You guys may receive a 2-hour episode. I'm unsure how I'm going to do this. I feel like it'd be wrong to... post this in 2 separate episodes. Okay, so I think I have to talk about the ending more than anything else, because does the ending invalidate everything else? What does the ending make you think about? For me, this ending was just the way it needed to be. It was something strange. It was something way out there, and I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with that. And the best part about this ending is it makes you think about things, and not just in-game things. It seems like it's nearly a message straight from the developers to you to go like, hey, did our game teach you anything? Did you learn anything? Did you enjoy it? Did you... what? Like that's the lesson we're trying to teach here, and we're hoping that you take some things from this and kind of go on with it, you know? I think that's the message of the game, kind of. It's just like what you take from playing Danganronpa exactly. Like beyond the entertainment. If I had to say, aside from the ending that just destroyed my brain and I'm trying to figure out what's going on about the game up till that point, I liked it. I liked every single character in the whole game. As I said, I was most disappointed with Kyo, honestly, out of all the characters, because he was the character I was looking towards the most, and I was looking forward to seeing the most, and then they turned him into this generic murder guy that we have already done literally in the first game in almost the same exact way. he is almost literally just genocider again. I don't know why they do that. I don't really understand that. It's just, I don't know, it feels so lazy, and I was so disappointed because I like everything else about him. And even though I like him, I still admit that he's not the best written and definitely not a good person. But then again, all their memories were just implanted into them. So does that mean before this, Kyo wasn't a super murderer? I don't... I feel like I'm at a complete loss trying to give my thoughts on this game. I don't feel like I even can correctly. Maybe I'll just say, in short, I really enjoyed this, and thank you for supporting me all the way through this series. I started it with the fear that no one would enjoy this. I started with a fear that I would be completely inferior to any other LPer out there, and that this would not work, and it would just be unwatchable. And I would have trapped myself in for some long ride that no one was going to enjoy. But eventually, this series started gaining traction and people started really loving it. That's one of the regrets I have about having played games in the past, is that almost all the games I ever want to play is not the first one in the series. I wish I could have started at 1 and then went to 2 and then went to 3. And same with Ace Attorney. I wish I could have started at Ace Attorney 1 and went to 2 and to 3, but the problem is I'm already invested in a lot of these games for the first few entries, and then I just want to see where they go, so I end up playing a new one in the series. So that's always so... It's kind of frustrating, but I'm glad I played this game in short. Now, a lot of you guys are asking about the post-game content, which you will see as soon as I click this button, because apparently there's a good chunk of post-game content. So, here are several things. There's the Ultimate Talent Plan, which I have no idea what that is. And there's also Salmon Mode, which the train students of Hope's Peak Academy. This seems like a mini-game, and this seems strengthen your bonds with fellow students. This seems more like checking out the free time events. So what we're actually going to be doing is I'm going to be streaming the post game of this game, and we're actually going to be moving on to the next game on the channel. I'm thinking nearly every weekend until I've done it all, I'm going to be streaming Danganronpa, and this time I will actually upload it to the channel for sure. Because I want people to see this. And the reason I'm streaming it instead of playing isn't so much because, I just want to be done with Danganronpa, I'm so done. But so many people have asked me to stream it as opposed to just playing it. Like, they want to be a part of that experience of me going through the post-game. So that's what I'm going to do. Plus, yeah, once again, it does allow me to start playing 2 other normal LPs on the channel again. So, I can't wait to see you guys there. I don't even know what to say. I know you guys are probably expecting me to go, how much did you love the game? How much did I... But I'm just speechless. Did I enjoy the game? I don't know. It's so... I can't even find the words. In short, I love the game. I think it was great. The music was great. The art was great. The story went places I didn't think it would go. And every time I thought I knew what was going on, I never knew what happened. In short, Danganronpa V3 was well worth the Let's Play, and I thank you guys for joining me on this series. See you guys in the free time events or on the next episode. If you like this, please leave a like. It helps out a lot. If you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, just click subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Right and out.